What's up, guys? It's SCross 1290 here, and if I could find it, hey, there it is. Welcome back, everybody, to some more Dark Souls 3, Session 3, I believe, Episode 6. Yeah, I think it's Episode 6, and it's been a while since I last recorded this game because a lot of stuff went down in the last recording session, which was probably a couple months ago. And before I get into any of that, I just want to say I'm going to apologize right now. Because if you're watching this, and I know you're watching this, John, I know you've seen every single episode, and I thank you for that. But if I apologize right now, but this session is probably going to be completely boring because I know what we're going to do this session. And it's probably not going to be fun to watch, but I want to do it. What do I mean by that? Well, probably for this episode, episode 6, is my plans are to return to the High Wall of Lothric. And if this is your first episode watching, I completed the High Wall of Lothric. I completed it all the way to the end. I defeated the boss and everything. And what are we going to do now? Is we're not going to start the next level. Instead, we're going to go around and clean up the High Wall of Lothric and collect all the items that I did not pick up on my first run because A, I was either too scared to do it, or B, I didn't have the right setup. Now, while I'm doing this and I just realized I probably made a mistake. Oh no. Alright. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you guys of what's been happening between this session and the last session. First off, my PS4 broke. That was a very big problem. My PS4 had a hard drive incident where the hard drive stopped working. And if all your hard drive breaks on your PS4, well then your PS4 won't turn on. And I can't record Dark Souls if my PS4 doesn't turn on. I tried fixing it myself, and when I did that, it deleted all my data twice. And because it deleted all my data twice, I didn't have a backup save of my original Dark Souls character from the first 5 parts of this Let's Play because we didn't even make it that far. I didn't think I was going to need it until much later. Stupid mistake on my part. So as you can see, this is a different character. This is a different Stella than the first 5 parts. That's why the stats might be different and stuff is a little bit different. So I got my PS4 fixed about a week ago, which is nice, which is perfect. I've been playing it for a while now. I just wanted to make sure that it works and won't break on me again, and I'm backup saving all my stuff now. I'm paranoid. But some things are different. This is a brand new character. I had to start from scratch. I even lost my main character, which I completed the game on, which is very, very upsetting to me because, well, really kind of upsetting, kind of not, because once I beat this game like a month after it came out, and I just stopped playing it after that. I really did want to come back and complete more of it, like, you know, do all the trophies and stuff, PvP a bit, but I never did that. And it's upsetting because I lost all that progress, but at the same time it wasn't really that upsetting because it was my first character I experienced a game with. And now I could just make another character that I could, you know, do more complete, feel more complete about. But now I can't. It's a long while since this game came out, and a bunch of other games been coming out. I noticed while I was playing through this character is that you don't see as much people playing Dark Souls 3, at least not on the PS4. This is the PS4 version I'm playing. That's why I'm talking about my PS4. Don't have the Xbox One version because I don't really care for the Xbox One. I like my PS4 more until, you know, it breaks and it sucks. And yeah, it's just I'm falling behind. If I want to really go back and complete this game all the way, I'm going to do it soon. But what we're going to do here is I had 2 things planned to do here. Well, 3 things. And I can't do one of them because I realized I fucked up my points when I was playing through this character because I kind of rushed. But what we're going to do now is we're going to deal with this treasure chest. If you remember in part 3 or part 4, I don't remember off the top of my head. I told you to open this chest because this chest contained a fantastic present for you if you did. If you did that because I said so, first off, I apologize because you probably lost all your souls. But you can't lie to me. That was pretty funny. But this chest is not a chest. In fact, it's a monster. This is a mimic, first one of the game. Dark Souls series usually have a lot of mimics because they love the fuck out of these monsters. And this guy is probably the strongest monster you face this far in the game. If you fight him now, mimics are not only are they disturbing looking, but they are really hard hitting monsters, especially this early in the game where you don't have that much health. Now he has that grab attack, and if you do, oh my god, I just got kicked. That was bad. But if he grabs you, you're pretty much dead. Oh my god, dude, not now. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. This mimic only has 1 more hit though. Oh, I killed the mimic, thank god. You asshole, who said you'd come in here and interrupt this amazing fight? You want to have a shield party? You want to have a shield block? Oh, too bad, your shield sucks, buddy. Get backstabbed, you got destroyed. What an asshole. Just trying to fight a mimic. And I saw him come down the stairs. Don't think I didn't see him. I knew he was coming down. At first I thought it was another player's ghost. But he came down here and he was like, hey, I am going to fuck up your shit. He almost did. Luckily, he's the only one that hit me and not the mimic. Because if the mimic hit me, you know, I would not be here right now. I would be probably upset because how unlucky that was. But if you manage to kill the mimic, like I did, it's not that hard. Really, if you just time your rolls properly, he will never hit you unless you get Mr. Asshole from upstairs come down here and want to join in on the fun. And yes, I know the dragon in the background, he's just roaring and roaring away. But the mimic will drop a deep battle axe, and my PS3 just turned on randomly to probably do another automatic update. But this deep battle axe, an amazing early game weapon. And if you get this before you fight Bort, dear lord, Bort is going to have such a bad time with you. So the battle axe, this is the only way you could get a battle axe this early in the game. You're not going to be able, oh my god. It's time to flee. It's time to flee. Actually, I just remember something very important. I did not do, actually, no, I think it'd be wiser to do it now. Oh my god. Leave me alone, please. I am not in the mood to fight you. I just got my battle axe and I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy with life. Oh my god. He came up here. I guess we're doing it. I guess we're fighting. Oh, well, time to test out the battle axe. Oh. Alright, asshole. It's go time. Oh my god, I suck. So, the deep battle axe, the battle axe in general, unless you pick the warrior, this is the only way to get a battle axe this early in the game. But as you notice, it's the deep battle axe. So it's not a regular battle axe like a lot of people might want. I would like a regular battle axe indeed. I love this weapon. This weapon's amazing. So the deep battle axe, this is an enchanted battle axe, is what I'm going to call it. And it's enchanted with deep, which will split your physical damage, but put it into dark damage. So this axe not only does less physical damage, but it does dark damage as well. So if you have enemies that are weak to dark, and I don't know if Vort is weak to dark or not. He might be, I don't know off the top of my head. I used to know, but now I don't. That was when I used to fucking actually play the game. But yeah, really good weapon. Probably one of the best weapons you could pick up this early in the game. It's, how should I say this? It's just, if you're a strength builder, you should really use this weapon if you didn't pick a warrior. If you pick a warrior, then fuck this weapon, use a regular battle axe. Because the regular battle axe is way better than the deep battle axe. But if you pick the knight or someone else like me wanted to go down strength, then this is a good weapon to use for strength because it stacks well with strength. Well, I can't tell you because it's been enchanted with deep, so it has no scaling. And I hear people running around. Alright. And yeah, really good weapon, especially if you're going down the strength build. Pretty well. Wow, that one shot is one-handed. Nice. Look at all that damage it does. Like 104 one-handed. You're just going to be destroying monsters. And it's unupgraded as well, other than with the enchant. So, second thing I wanted to do is, I missed an item when I was running through here on my, in the other parts, on my last previous session. And I realized this while I was editing, that I never came over here and picked up this item. And I remembered about this when I was running through here just to get here again so I could start recording about, yeah, I did this about 2 days ago. And I almost picked up that item, but then I remembered that I missed it and I can't pick it up because I wanted to show it off and how stupid I am. I even saw the item as well. I knew the item existed when I was recording this as well, but it just never occurred to me to go get it. And that's what I want to do now. I'm going to go get it. So, once you clear out this area, if you come over here, you see there's a little place you can fall down on. And boom, we're right here. And over here is the one item I missed. There it is, the gold pine resin, which is also another useful item to use against Vord if you're having a very hard time. The gold pine resin is an item that will go to your right hand weapon, which in this case is my battle axe or whatever weapon you're using. Hopefully not a broken straight sword, because then you're just too hardcore for me. Or your bare fist. I don't think it works with your bare fist. It has to be a weapon. But it will apply lightning damage to that weapon. And lightning damage will not only increase your damage, but I think that's what Bort's weak to as well as lightning. If I remember correctly. Don't quote me on any of this, by the way. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm a fucking casual player playing Dark Souls. But it's extra damage for sure. And if you have the deep battle axe and the lightning damage, holy crap, you're going to be ripping Fort's butthole a new one. So the other thing I wanted to do, but I can't do because I misproperly put my points because I wasn't paying too close attention, is I wanted to deal with that dragon. But that dragon, I don't have the bow. Well, I have the bow, but I can't use the bow. Another thing that I forgot to do off screen that I don't really want to stop recording and do off screen is I didn't pick up Grey Rat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pick up Grey Rat because I believe I did this in the last episode, last part. And I'm gonna cut it out and we're gonna pick him up and we're gonna head back to Sanctuary. So I'll see you guys in Sanctuary. I'm just gonna do something I missed, and from there we're gonna, you know, have a different plan because I could deal with that dragon whenever I want. Honestly, he has really nothing that I really want right now or I could use. But he does have some good items, and dealing with them as soon as possible is, oh my god! I probably should not have fallen down that one hole right next to him because, you know, this asshole has a halberd. And, can I stop sucking up this game for 2 minutes? Not 2 minutes, for 2 seconds. Oh, my life. Alright, see you guys in a second. Alright, we're back, and I fucked up so bad. So I can't deal with the dragon right now, but we will eventually. I will not forget. Anything I could do here? No, do not want to reinforce that goddamn long shard. I want to reinforce this battle axe because this is going to be my main weapon. Not for the entire game, but for a good portion of the game. I do know what kind of build I want to go down, but currently I don't know how I want to build that build. I mean, I know what stats I want to go down and on. I'm just gonna like wing the weapons. Yeah, wing it out. See what weapons are fun to use and what are not. Because I'm not too terribly experted on playing Dark Souls 3. And you know, this early in the game in Dark Souls 3, it's not that fun because you're limited on what you could use, and you have to, you know, play through the game with these limited choices. But once you get super later in the game, you get to have access to all the fun stuff, and that's what we want, is the fun stuff. But before we head off to the next area, because I can't do the last thing I wanted to do, I want to talk to you. Do you give me, nope, give me nothing new. In Sanctuary, when you're playing through the high wall, this dude will appear, and this dude, I don't know how exactly he appears, but just play through the high wall a little bit, then come back and he'll be here, because this is a new NPC, and if you talk to him, he will give you some helpful insight on what's going on. So let's have a chat with him.
Unkindled are we, and fast on the trail of the Lords absconded? Then these red eyes are for you. Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for? Pillage embers for briefly heightened strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes?
Alright, so I said he'll give you insight. I lied. He's actually the PvP guy. If you want to get into PvP this early in the game, then you want to talk to him. And, you know, all you have to do is go through the high wall for a little bit. And he will give you an item called the Cracked Red Eye Orbs, which if you used, not in the Sanctuary because it won't work, but if you use them in a level like the high wall, you can go invade other people around your level playing through that level. And that's how PvP works. Invading, you know, pretty much everyone knows about this who's watching this video, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Invade another player, and then you get to fight them or kill them. If you kill them, then you, first off, you're an asshole for interrupting their progress to a level. But you get rewarded for killing people, so, you know, why not? But they could kill you back as well, and they kill you, you'd get nothing except failure and sadness. That's pretty much how PvP works everywhere. But I just want to get him out of the way because I haven't talked to him yet. And I don't think I could do anything here of relative importance. Oh, I do know what I could do. I could go fight I'd go fight that asshole out there again. The fucking swordsman dude that killed me 3 times. He's the reason why I have like 16 deaths. No, I'm probably up to 3 or 4 deaths. I don't know. He killed me twice, I know that. And I didn't kill him yet on this because I just rushed through the game to get to this point. But you probably are already bored enough and want to go see new content. So we're going to go do that. We're going to go to Vort and continue on with the game.